VAR came to the referee and Ivory Coast's rescue during their Africa Cup of Nations last 16 clash with Senegal after the man in the middle originally failed to award the hosts a stonewall penalty. Senegal went ahead inside 4 minutes through Habib Diallo, but Ivory Coast pushed for an equaliser in the second half and had a great chance when former Arsenal flop Nicolas Pepe was played through on goal in the 83rd minute. Pepe got there just before Senegal goalkeeper Edouard Mendy and appeared to be wiped out by the ex-Chelsea shotstopper, but the referee waved away Ivory Coast's appeals for a penalty and even booked Pepe for diving. It looked an extremely harsh call on Pepe, and replays immediately showed the referee had got it badly wrong. Thankfully, VAR was on hand to tell the official to go and check his pitchside monitor, and the penalty was finally awarded. It looked an extremely harsh call on Pepe, and replays immediately showed the referee had got it badly wrong. Thankfully, VAR was on hand to tell the official to go and check his pitchside monitor, and the penalty was finally awarded. But fans were stunned that the penalty was not originally given, and took to social media to slam his huge mistake. If not for VAR, that ref wouldn't have given that stonewall penalty. Let that sink in, one fan wrote on X. The most blatant penalty I have ever seen. Thank goodness for VAR, another added. Meanwhile, one supporter was bemused that the referee needed so long to correct his initial error. How does this referee need so many looks for this stonewall penalty, they asked. There was also some sympathy for Pepe after he was deemed to have dived, only for replays to confirm that there was definite contact with Mendy. Pepe just been booked for diving for the clearest penalty you'll ever see at AFCON. Amazing, a fan posted on X. After the teams could not be separated following extra time, it was Ivory Coast who triumphed on penalties to end Senegal's dream of defending the title they won 2 years ago. Senegal's Moussa Niakate was the only player to miss a spot kick, as Ivory Coast held their nerve to book their place in the quarter-finals. After scoring from the spot in normal time, Kessie stepped up again to net the decisive penalty in the shootout, firing his effort into the roof of the net to spark wild celebrations in Yamoussoukro. It was a remarkable win for Ivory Coast after they suffered a humiliating 4-0 defeat by Equatorial Guinea in their final group game and looked to be heading out of the competition, only to qualify as one of the best third-place teams. Now they are into the quarter-finals, and will face either Mali or Burkina Faso on Saturday.